Hello, hello, Angel Powers. Boom, boom, boom. This is Angelica Ortiz, Angelica Empowers. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to tell you about the transformation from an employee mindset to an entrepreneur mindset. So I'm going to share my story. So thank you so much for being here. Feel free to share this video. Sharing is caring. And maybe someone out there, maybe someone in your social media is thinking about that transformation, that transition. So maybe my story can help them. And type one in the comments if you are live right now with me. And if you're not, if you're on replay, then you type I miss you, Angelica. And I am in Asheville, North Carolina. So let me know in the comments where you're tuning in. So if you are an employee, let me know in the comments. I am an employee. I was an employee. And the way I started, I love money all my life. I grew up in a family restaurant, and my mom, my grandma, they gave me tasks to help them in the restaurants. I was washing dishes, I was washing the cups, the silverware. I was, picking up plates from the tables. It was a small restaurant and it was only serving lunch. So since I was probably 5, 6, I was doing little things. And then, I'm getting older and I start, being a bagger in a grocery store. And then I was selling candy in school. I don't know if you did that when you were in high school or middle school, but I needed money because in my house, it was no extra money. So my grandma, I remember when the school year started, she was giving me an amount of money. It was a little money. I don't remember how much, but it was like a start to buy candy and start making money every day at school. So I was making good money. So I was able to have my money, to going out with my friends, to buy the beer, to buy the hot dog, the burger, going to the movies. So I was independent at that time. So I was kind of, in the entrepreneurship mindset. But then when I graduated from college, it's like, okay, you had to get a job because I didn't have the mindset to have a business at that time. And I found a job that I had to walk in neighborhoods and sell like a kind of a health insurance. And that was no good. I didn't make money because I was spending money and lunch and transportation because I didn't have a car in Colombia. I'm from Colombia. So if you are from from a third world country, the most of the people, there's no car in the house. It's just the bus. You had to take the bus or walk, 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 walk. So that was my life in Colombia. And then I moved to United States of America, the land of opportunities. And if you're an American, let me know in the comments if this is, if you're happy living in your country, because I'm very happy living here. So I started cleaning houses. My mom used to clean houses. Alexa off. So when I just because I need money, and then I got married with Rosenberg, 21 years ago, and then I work at Burger King in a store like a Target, in a military store. I was a cashier. I was a dishwasher. So I had several little jobs. And then I started going to school because I wanted to teach Spanish. And then I was kind of like a mentor for some people. They paid me a little money. I did some translations, but it was nothing big. And then because I always loved money since I was little, when I was in a job, I was like, this little money, I can make just only $8 per hour. Can you relate? It's like, you can make more money, but the job is like $8 per hour. So I was like, I had to work all this time for $8 per hour. Oh, that hurts me. And then, I graduated college. I didn't get a job in the school system. They didn't hire me, and I speak Spanish. I was supposed to teach Spanish, but it seems that they didn't like me. Thank God, because I will get in problems with the kids. So I social services. And social services, it's a desk job. And I'm like, ooh, I made it. And then when I was there, I started making 28,000 a year. That's not a lot of money, to be honest. I'm not saying that I'm not grateful for the money. That was like, I pay all this money in college. I don't have a college debt. I was very smart, and I pay with scholarships, with my own money. Uh, yeah, with a credit card, it was 0%, and then I got the money. But I when I graduated, I didn't have any college debt. That is right here. So I was like, how in the world I have a degree and I'm gonna only 28,000 a year? So if you have a degree, let me know in the comments. And if you are paying your loan, I met a guy and he said my debt is $100,000 for school, and he's not applying his career. So that's so sad. So when I was working at social services, I was like, only 28,000 a year. I need more money. Like, my husband was making good money, so my money was to pay the debt that we had in credit cards, to pay the house, to pay the car, to pay other things, but not because I needed to work. Okay, we're very smart with money, so I always worked because I wanted. So I was like, okay, so how can I make more money at only $2,000 per year? Only 30,000? I need to make more money. Well, how can I make more money? And then they opened another position, and I think it was 33,000 a year. I was like, okay, that sounds better, but still 33,000 a year. I know. So many people struggling with 30,000 a year because I was making my math. I was like, if I'm single and making 30,000 a year, after all the taxes that they take off, paying rent, water, electricity, your food, your cell phone bill, all those things, it's like, I don't have money. I don't have money left. I need a roommate. So if you live right now with a roommate, let me know. Let me know if you're struggling. Because when you have a roommate, it's because your money is not enough. Or maybe you have a roommate because you're saving money, you're smart. Okay, so $33,000 a year. I was like, it's not enough. What can I do to make more money? And then all the income, from social services was open to the public. So I was like, ooh, let me see how much this supervisor makes, because I was planning like to move fast to make that money. And then my supervisor was making, I think, 35,000. I was like, what? Just 30,000 to be a supervisor and have all that responsibility? And then I'm like, what about the manager? And what about this? I'm like, what the heck? I don't want to. I don't want to stay here anymore because I can have the money that I want. And to be the director of social services, it's just one position, so one person, and she was making $100,000 a year. I was like, how long I have to go to every position and then wait for her to retire, and I have to fight for that position. And in my mind, I'm like, $100,000 a year is not enough for me. And maybe you're gonna say, Angelica, I wish I could have, $100,000 a year. Darling, sky is the limit. Don't limit yourself for 100,000 a year. You can make more money. We're making more money right now. So that's why the employee life, it was not for me. I was like, I can have a cap to make money because I know the value that I bring. I'm not $8 per hour. I'm not $10 per hour. Plus, let me know in the comments, do you like when you apply for a job and they tell you, excuse me, you cannot have red hair? Like, really? And you're gonna pay me $8, but you don't accept me with red hair. I work at Michael Kors and I couldn't have my nails pink. It was very light color. I was like, what? They were paying me $10 per hour. and I couldn't have pink nail polish, and I couldn't chew gum. I was like, what? And if I needed to go to the restroom, I had to ask the supervisor, can I go to the restroom? I was 30, 35. Like, what? At this age, I had to ask, at this age, I had to ask someone that I need to pee pee? Or, hey, I have my period, so I need to go. Like, really? No, I want to have the freedom that if I had to go to the bathroom, I don't have to ask permission. Okay, so let me know in the comments what bothers you in your job. What is the thing that is like, I don't want to do this. When I work at social services, when I work in the Air Force, I was in the Air Force. Of course, you can have this color hair, you cannot color your nails, you cannot have, in social services, like showing your tattoo, so you have to wear long sleeve, so it's a lot of restrictions. So that's why I said, Angelica, you cannot be an employee because you need the freedom. You like to express yourself, you like to express your feelings, your emotions. Like, I cannot be an employee. So you had to ask yourself, do you want to be an employee all your life? Do you want to retire at 65? But then when you're ready to retire at 65, you say, I don't have enough money to retire. This little retirement money is not enough. So I want you to think about, because we're just in January. So write down your things. You want to say something? No? So you had to write down your things, like, do I want to keep living my life as an employee, or let me try an entrepreneurship? For me, I want to say that it's not easy to be an entrepreneur, but it's worth it. Like, I've been working a lot on myself and my mindset since 2014. So now I'm a very, very, very strong woman, and it's unbelievable. Right now, I have a condition that is called frozen shoulder, and it's a pain worse than having babies and kidney stones. So I have the blessing to be at home, to work my business. Like today, I was not feeling good, so I took a nap for 45 minutes because I had a meeting at 3 o'clock. So I had the freedom to say, Angelica, go to bed, rest. I had to go to the doctor in the morning. I don't have to call my office and say, I'm going to be late because I have doctor's appointment. No, it's my life. It's my time. It's my freedom. And I love to do this because I can bring people to my company. I can bring people to my empire. I can bring people to my community. So you can be free. You can be you. You can wear your leggings or jeans or shorts. You can have your tattoos, your color hair, your piercing. If you want to, be gay, lesbian, transform your body from men to women, you're free here. So I like this freedom that entrepreneurship gives you. So, I just want to share my experience, the things that I did before, the things that I thought that I would love to do, but no, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. Entrepreneurship, it is for me. It's not for everyone, but I want you to think about it. And if you want to take a look at the things that I do, tomorrow, Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, we have a Zoom with our team. And we explain what we do, how much it costs to join our team. It's just $1 to join the team. And then you buy a mini pack or a big pack. And then you start, selling those ketones, the trials, make money. And then training is available 24/7. And we had the best leaders training us every single day. So it's your choice if you want to stay like an employee or entrepreneurship. Or, a lot of people do both things, bills. So you keep with your job, you stay in your job, and then at night you work your entrepreneur business. So thank you so much for being here. I love you. Thank you so much for letting me be part of your So this is Angelica Ortiz with Angelica Empowers. Thank you, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Ciao! Bye, TikTok. Well, no puedo TikTok. And stream.